What's up?
I
I can't stop laughing. I'll talk about it later, but I can't
Oh,
stop
okay.
laughing.
It's
I
like about what?
I
But
I
I know what you're talking
I
about now.
absolutely can't stop laughing. I
Mhm.
am completely like, "Oh, yeah, that's a conversation that probably."
Would be very funny to have.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I definitely wanna have that conversation. It's fucking hilarious, but, do you wanna do you want to talk about how your kid got,
Has been getting very angry at me lately? Sure, we can talk about that. I've been pissing off our kid.
he messed you up the other day, like, messed you up, literally like, looked you dead in your face and was
Yeah.
like, "I'm mad at you,"
Yes.
with the Elmo bass tone.
Like the
He would
puffing of the chest, the
Ugh! He
shoulders,
was so
the
mad.
Mhm.
It was funny. I did my best not to, like, laugh in his face because
Me too.
he was having serious feelings, but,
Yes. So we were
oh, shit,
playing
what's up, Trish?
Hey guys.
What's up?
Um Puberty already? Joseph, he's 8.
I need to ask that though.
Go
Is that
ahead,
a th
you can ask
is
that.
that a thing? Like, does 8 like, all of a sudden, the last 2 days, it felt like his sausages were sausaging, like
But he grew a lot in 2
he grew a
days,
set for a second.
and, yeah. So, I mean, when does puberty start for men? Okay, thank you, Trish. I felt like it might be a little
I
early
thought so
too.
too.
Um, so we were playing excuse me, we were playing soccer, outside, just kicking the ball back and forth, and, it's in a parking lot, and he accidentally hit one of the cars. So I was like, "Hey, bud, we have to be careful. We can't hit people's cars, whatever." And it wasn't hard. It was just it like bounced and then bounced. It wasn't anything crazy. But again, still, we can't hit people's cars. It was somebody that we knew. So it's not like he would get crazy in trouble, but still. So then um we're playing again, we're playing again, we're playing again. Well, it happens again. Again, completely by accident. So I just said, "Hey, bud, we can't pass the ball very like far away from each other. So we're just gonna have to you can either hit it off the wall or we can just wait until the cars leave, or we can just move to a different part of the parking lot where there aren't any cars and we'll just pass it short to each other." Well, he didn't appreciate that. He got very angry with me. He got very upset. So he went and had his moment. There were tears and emotions and stuff like that. And then came over to talk to me and looked me dead in my eyes and said, "I'm angry at you." And I said, "Okay." So listen, proud for the fact that the boy can pick out emotions and vocalize emotions. That was a huge, like, holy shit moment for us where he was able to express his emotions. And I mean, we could tell he was angry, but he told us he was angry, which was really cool. So just like Garrett, she was like, I was about to laugh. I had to look at her as because he turned his head away from me. So I looked at her for a second because I was about to start laughing too, but we held it together. We did good, babe.
Yeah, we
And
did.
so he told me that he was angry at me because he said he was sorry and I wasn't giving him another chance. And so we had to explain that I know he didn't do it on purpose, but it just can't happen. So we have to go do something else. And so he told me after conversation or like throughout the conversation, he was able to tell me that he was angry with me because I told him that he couldn't practice his soccer tricks anymore. And I said, "That's not what I said, baby." I said, "We have to do small passes to each other. We can't kick it to each other like far away from each other." And so once he realized that, we got up and we went back to kicking the ball back and forth.
The Garretts have had, and I say Garretts with a S because the Garretts have had a tough couple days figuring out their emotions. So then he came home again
Yesterday.
yesterday
Yesterday was tough.
and he
Tough.
wanted to go do something and we said no, we had a family night planned,
Mhm.
and he was pissed at you when you told him.
Yes. So I picked him up from school, and he had said after school when I got him, that he asked if I was gonna bring him to his little after-school program that he goes to sometimes. And I said, "No," because he didn't tell us that he wanted to, so Garrett and I planned a family night. Like, we were gonna, come home, everybody was gonna shower early, we were all gonna go out as a family, and, we actually went to, have sushi last night, Jethro, um so we were gonna do that as a family, and that it's important that we're gonna go as a family, and so you can't go tonight. So this was still at school, walking to the car. Immediately he gets mad. Immediately he gets angry and starts stomping his feet and clenching his body
Doing something we haven't seen him do in
in a very long
very
time.
long time.
Very long time. Got in the car, was still very angry, and actually lunged at me, like came at me like this or whatever. Do I think it was malicious? No, I don't. I think it was, if we were outside, he probably would have leaned into me like for that pressure, because he's having a lot of emotions and it's like he can't say anything, but still,
No, we're not
don't
playing that game.
we don't act like
And I
that.
talked to him when you guys got home. We had a
Yes.
very big
Well,
conversation.
I got home
and
and you were gonna go do something in the store really quick, and I was like, "Nope, I
You
need
gotta
you
come
upstairs
upstairs.
right now. We need to take care of this right now." And so we sat down at the table, the kitchen table, the three of us together, and
Yeah, and Trish, that is him. Like, that's always been a thing for him. He's been much better lately. We haven't seen it in a while, which is why this one was so like, what is happening right now? Like, what are you
yes, yes. When he was much younger, and we've shared this with you guys before, routine was very
important for him?
right, right. Um, but he has to learn that it's not always going to be the same way. You know what I mean? So things happen. And so we sat down and we had a very big boy conversation with him. And I have to give it to our kid. He was emotional. He was upset, but that boy sat at that table. He did not get up. He did. Sometimes he'll like drop down and try to like go underneath the table and stuff like that. And he didn't. He sat and he listened and he was crying. And but for me, babe, and I know you were like doing the dishes at one point before you actually sat down with us or whatever, he was looking at me the whole time. He was making that eye contact with me pretty much the whole time. Did he drop his head sometimes when he was still crying very heavily or whatever? But there were more than not, he was looking at me straight in the eye and listening to what I was saying. And we were saying it's okay to have emotions and it's okay to be angry, but the behavior that he started to show today is not what we do. We don't do that.
Yeah.
And lunging at me is not okay. It doesn't matter if you're angry at me or anybody, like absolutely not. And you had talked to him, you're like, "Do you see me talking to mommy like that? Do I treat mommy like that?" And he was like, "No." And so it's like leading by example and stuff like that. And we explained to him that if
That line from frustration to full anger is so small. Yeah, and
yes.
especially for him, right?
Mhm.
Because he is on the spectrum. He doesn't the main thing that we're trying to do is teach him how to cope with the emotions that he's having and be
Yeah, but
able.
I have to say this is the first
He did great.
big emotion that I think that we have. So Garrett usually gets emotional when he feels like that he's done something wrong, but they're very quick turnarounds. It's kind of like we've been able to kind of navigate that and whatever. But this type of anger in the last 2 days has been a different kind of emotion that we haven't seen since
Since he was little.
he was little.
Yeah.
And him and I were battling all the time. So, but he did great.
Yeah. He really did. And
Mhm.
yeah, he sat at that kitchen table. He knew, yep, and full names and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And it was Garrett Christopher.
Yep.
Like, hey, look at me. And he did.
Yeah.
And when he apologized to you,
He did.
he looked at you in the face and said, "Sorry, mommy."
Yeah, on his own.
Yep.
On his own. And then he asked me after, he's like, "Do you forgive me?" And I said, Yes, I forgive you. And I appreciate you saying sorry to me." And we just kept explaining, like, it's okay that you're upset and we understand what you want to do, but these behaviors, your behaviors.
That's exactly what he is. He
Yes.
is high functioning, but on the spectrum. And for him to be able to look at us, and he even asked us at one point, like, "Hey, am I in trouble?" And I was like, "Baby, you're not in," or no, he asked us if we were mad at him. And I'm
Yeah.
like, "No, baby, we're not mad at you, but we need to explain something to you." And then he said, "Am I in trouble?" And I was like, "Well, there are consequences.
We said yes,
Y
like we're
you're
not mad at you, but
but
yes, you are in trouble.
you have consequences for this."
Mhm.
And he got upset, and then he really did, like, ta he took it like a champ, and when he settled down, he was like, "Okay, no
Mhm.
screen time, no
Nothing. Nothing.
I can't,
Mhm.
like, I have to play with toys." And I was like, "Yeah, babe, like,
Yeah.
there's
'Cause we
no."
explained to him too that, he he gets, "Hey,
"What's up,
I am
dude?"
in Vindicate, head to toe.
"Oh,
Look at your
hey,
Vindicate.
we're naming a show after you. You when
Get
you
ready.
get ready.
Get ready. You gotta
Look out for
wait."
it." There's
Yeah.
a quote
Upcoming
that you
show.
have that we named after you, so
Yep. Um, oh shit, I forgot what I was saying. Go
sorry.
ahead. No, it's okay.
No,
Meg. Meg, can we be proud of him for being a big boy and explaining how he feels, but agree the lunging was not right? Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh, it was we were explaining to him that yes, he's still in trouble. We still love him and there are consequences for his actions. So it's breaking it down piece by piece by piece so that he could understand exactly what was appropriate and what was not appropriate. And we just continued to say that to him. And by the end, I think that he really understood.
He did a good job, and we do realize, like, he's in public school. He's learning a lot of things from his friends, and
Mhm.
we can both see that now. He's coming home saying stuff that we're like, "What?
Mhm.
What do you mean?" And we're having to explain stuff now.
Yeah.
And so this was one of those things. He's got, and I'm not even gonna lie, he's got a lot of friends on his teams and whatever that are, it's not the way that I would want my kid to act,
Mhm.
but that's how they act. And
Mhm.
he's seeing it and he is dabbling in it a little bit.
Mhm.
And we're like, yo, no, no,
Yeah.
this is not how home goes.
Yep.
And we're
We
not
don't do
doing
that.
this.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and I remember what I was gonna say. We explained to Garrett that he
oh, Vindicate. Yeah, it is.
mhm.
It's absolutely that type of show. Yes.
Um, we explained to him that he gets to do a lot of things. He gets to do a lot of fun things. Um, but those fun things can go away if this behavior
Yeah.
doesn't change. And, he
And you
was
even explained to him that he gets to do things that you and I didn't get to do as kids.
yeah,
And that
that
it's
boy
like,
is busy all the time and he gets to go do fun things all the time. And he's not gonna start acting like that.
and then of course me, I'm like, you're not talking to my wife like that. Like
Yes.
there's no,
Mhm.
we're not treating my wife like that. But that's how my grandfather was with me. And that's how he
Yes.
explained to me things when my grandmother would want to discipline me and I would act a certain way. And my grandfather's like, hey, you're not talking to my wife like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not treating my wife like that. And I was like, oh,
And you had that. I
she b
didn't have
she
that.
belongs to you. I like
Yes.
that, it was like that click in my mind that I was like, "Oh, grandma doesn't belong to me. Grandma belongs to you. Got it.
Mhm.
Fair." And
Um,
I will not get in the way of that. Like,
yeah, and you had that. You had that type of influence and role models to be able to learn.
that was my grandpa, yeah. That was very much my
I was
grandfather.
like, "Trish, why are you yelling at us?"
I know,
Um,
but yeah, that was my
but
grandfather.
you had that. I didn't have that. I didn't have that structure. I didn't have that sit down conversation of like, you can have all the feelings that you want, but these actions behind it are, we're going to nip that right now because that shit's not going to happen. Because yeah, he is going to grow up and he is going to go through puberty. And if you allow it once, when he gets bigger and older and there's more hormones involved, it could get potentially worse. He still needs to understand that there are rules and there are consequences for those if he doesn't follow the rules. You know what I mean? And so if you don't teach your kids now, regardless of their age, regardless of their disabilities or abilities or challenges or whatever you want to call it, like rules are rules.
And the number one thing that we're seeing with all these kids, all these like new adults, these 21-year-olds, these 22-year-olds, is that they don't know how to cope with their emotions. And the number one thing that we've always said that we want to do for our kid is make sure that he knows he's going to have trouble with this. It's going to be something that's going to be difficult with this. Trish said it at the top, like she knows she has a sibling with this. It's he's going to have to be able to regulate his emotions, and it's something that he's always had trouble with, and he's gotten much better at over time. I mean, the people that have met him, like Meg, Joseph, like you guys have met him, and he's gotten way better at regulating his emotions, but we have to be able to give him those skills of being able to regulate his emotions.
Listen,
and
I don't want.
He did a great fucking job this week.
Did.
He did such a good job doing it.
And listen, if I'm going to be completely honest, I don't want our kid to be in their 30s, to be in his 30s and unable to regulate his emotions. I am 35 and I have just been able to start regulating my own emotions. I do not want that for him.
Yeah.
I want him to understand that it's perfectly fine to have emotion. And there's times and places where sometimes you need to have more emotions than not. And that's okay. But they should not be the driver of your life and how you respond to everything. And I don't want that for him. I want him to be able to be upset, but be able to settle himself down enough to where he can get to a place, a safe space, and I hate that word, but like,
don't say that.
But a place where he can have those emotions appropriately.
Yeah.
I don't want him to hide his emotions. I don't want him to not have his emotions, but also too, like, let's be realistic about this. When he is breaking down because he can't go somewhere and he's having that big of a breakdown.
Because he has to wait till Tuesday. From Thursday to Tuesday. No, but he wanted to go. Well, yeah, he's got to wait a week.
Yeah.
He has to wait from Thursday to Thursday.
Yeah. But my point being is that if he's that heightened and that angry over something like that, the same way with like an iPad. If you're going to lose your shit over a fucking iPad, that shit can go away faster than anything else. This is a luxury for us to have this shit.
And he's not even having a panic. He's not having emotions about like an iPhone or an iPad or any of that. He could care less. He's having emotions over the fact that his friends are going to do something and he wasn't going to go. We were going to go have family dinner and he wasn't going to be able to go hang out with his friends.
Yep.
So that was,
yeah.
And Vindicate, you're right. He did a freaking great job.
And Crash was tough for him this year. I will say it was harder for him than the games. The games were tough because you were gone a lot and he couldn't get to you. But Crash was tough for him this year, I think, because it was so compact and it was very loud and he didn't really get to.
It was more that he wanted to talk to everybody
and he couldn't be.
And everybody was right there for him to be able to talk to, but they were working and he didn't understand, like, hey, I know they're right in front of you, but they're working.
Right.
So that was,
he kept asking to go, Bill Grundler's over there.
He wanted to go sit with them, or he wanted to go just hang out in Vindicate's Travis's tent. Or he wanted to go hang out with the Holy Walls people. Or
every time Sev walked by, he wanted to go follow Sev. Like
when he saw Taylor or Tyler, like he just and even Jenny. Like when he saw Jenny, he was like, like, I know that you know them.
Yeah.
But they're working.
Yep.
And that's even a struggle for us in the store. Like when
Mhm.
he comes into the deli, he knows everybody in the deli and he wants to be a part of it.
Yeah, but for you more, it's like you wanna say hi to these people, but you don't want them to camp out here. Like, you also want them to go. So if Beatty's sitting with you up front, it's like an extra 20 minutes talking to some person and not trying to be rude, but it's like you have to talk to everybody all day. You want to kind of get them out the door, whereas he wants to just chat, with
It would be
everybody.
boring, so boring and loud for any kid. Yeah, for him, it's actually auditory. Like it's loud for him. It was loud for him at the games, and it was loud for him at Crash.
This was the first time he
He
actually
did.
asked for his headphones, though,
Yeah,
I'll
he
say.
didn't ask us for headphones at Crash last year, but he did
Mm-mm.
ask it this year.
Yep.
But I mean, Crash was busier this year.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
and yeah, he wasn't interested in watching the events so much as he was interested in the people that he knew and that he wanted to go chat with.
Yeah.
Fake Sevon, what's up, dude? That's how I felt at Crash too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do. They're so close to you. You want to go talk to them and just sit with them and hang out with them, and
Mm-hmm.
like they're working.
Right.
And to explain that to an 8-year-old with autism, like that was he was not okay.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
he wanted to move around. He wanted to be in photos. He wanted to sit with people because he can sit with Megan or sit with Joseph or sit with Jenny or whatever when he wants to. And then we had to tell him no. And
Right.
so he got a big dose of no this week.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Well, and then we went to dinner and we had to correct another behavior. Remember what behavior we had to correct at dinner?
What, last night?
Yeah. When he was pointing.
Oh. Oh no. Biggest autism oops ever. Wow. Oh my God.
I don't think it's his
No,
autism. It's a kid thing.
Oh, yeah, okay,
It's a
maybe
kid
that.
thing.
Maybe I might
Curiosity,
not, I
man.
don't know, but okay, so we went to a sushi restaurant, and if Mike Poolboy is in here, or any of you guys that know us, not lesbian sushi, like we went to a sushi restaurant, right?
Yes.
So, and it has a lot of Asian flair to it, Malaysia, like all that stuff. So they have all of the the scrolls
Yep.
that they have with like the geisha on the scroll, or
Maddie Burns,
I love you, Matt Burns. I do. And so there's a scroll hanging, and it was directly opposite Little G, and it had a geisha on it who had chopsticks in her hair and whatever. And there was also, oh God, there was also, I'm gonna go, I don't know if he was mixed or not, but there was also an Asian man sitting right in the same line of sight as the geisha picture.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes and points.
Now, mind you, I can't see because my back is to it, and Garrett is talking to me and not paying attention. So all we heard was. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's his autism. I think it's just being curious.
Being a kid. All right, that's fair.
Curious. Not even a kid. Vindicate. He's an adult.
Yeah, okay. Jesus. Go ahead, but it was the general vicinity. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
No, like just to set the scene. Like, so my back was to everything.
And I wasn't paying attention.
So all we heard was,
that's Asian. And he pointed in that general. He's like, that's Asian, right?
Asian people.
That's Asian. Oh, yeah. That's Asian people, right?
And it's a little loud when he says it.
And he's literally pointing with his hand in front of your face. Like
everybody could see his hand being him pointing.
And so I look to where he's pointing, and all I see is the Asian man that's eating food. He's eating food. And I'm like, oh my God, Garrett, don't point. You can't point. That's not it. Well, it's Asian people, right? And I'm like, yes, he's Asian, baby, but you can't point in that general like direction because it's rude, and some people So now me and Colleen are literally trying to explain how this is rude and you shouldn't do this.
Yes.
And like, just
Because
people won't understand.
people don't know what you're saying.
Right.
They could think you're being mean and whatever.
And then we get further into the conversation and find out he's pointing at the fucking scroll with the geisha on
He's
it.
pointing
And
at the
he's like,
art.
he's pointing at the art and saying it's Asian art, basically. And I was like, oh, he has no clue what this is.
Nope.
He's not asking us this question. He literally just wanted to be like, hey, that's Asian art. And we didn't understand what he was trying to say because we're trying to talk to an 8-year-old. So
at one
it was
point,
us. We got all triggered and we got all like, oh my God.
I mean, I would give us a little credit.
Okay, so I got all triggered. I got
bothered.
Bothered.
I don't know if I would even say bothered. It was just a shock that it was like we don't know what's happening. So we had to assess the situation and figure out what was happening. But one of my favorite parts was, I don't remember what part I was saying. I think it was something about pointing at people because they don't know if you're being mean or not or whatever. And you start to say something and Beatty stops you and goes, Mommy, I really want to listen to what Mommy's saying. And remember how when he told you to like, just
he was like,
pretty much stop talking.
I want to listen to that, Mommy. And I was like, oh, okay. So basically I wasn't understanding him, but Colleen was, I guess.
Or whatever I was saying, he was
making sense
able to understand it. But
it was cool. He was doing great. Did he say it with an Asian accent at least? He did not. But
he points like this with his middle finger. He points at things. I'm like, that makes it even worse because.
And you know what? I kind of should know because he does love history. Like that's a fixation of his now that he does love history and wants to know about all historical things.
Presidents and wars. And I'm like,
baseball play. Like,
I just kind of wish we could keep it a little bit simpler, but.
So I should have probably went straight to that, but I didn't because there was an Asian guy sitting there that looked like the comedian from Theo Vaughn's podcast. Like the dude that I forget his name, something Lee. He podcasts with Theo Vaughn all the time. They have the most hilarious clips out there. And he looked like that guy. And so my head just went like, oh no, you're a white boy. You can't have this comedy. Like it's not comedy for you.
He's done
but it was funny.
He's done good.
He did good.
He's done good. I think we've done good in all the situations. I feel like we've been able to navigate and stay calm and have appropriate conversations with him to understand what's okay, what's not okay as he's navigating,
After we talked to Kevin Ogar, I feel like we have more work to do to navigate how to talk to him more so than he does. The anger and the response to the stimulus that he gets that pisses him off or whatever. But other stuff, I feel like, he's just 8 and he's a kid and he wants to know things and he's curious. Just the same with just this morning with where babies come from.
Girl.
Sorry, that was me a little bit. I didn't antagonize that, but that was hilarious.
Absolutely not.
He was like, it comes from your belly, Mom. I was like, no, it doesn't.
I told her, I said, I need a couple more years before he starts obsessing about my vagina and asking questions about my vagina because he will just ask over and over, or he'll be like, I came out of my mom's vagina and I'm not ready for that. He's 8. He needs to wait a couple more years. Okay. Before we start actually telling him the truth, because then we have to talk about the next conversation of, 2 mommies can make a baby. No, baby, not technically. So just give me a couple more years and then we can start having
because my whole thing was like, hey, if we have another baby, isn't he going to be in the room with us? Like who's taking him?
I'll call Meg. Fuck. Meg can come hang out here because I don't understand that.
He doesn't have to look at the baby coming out of your actual vagina.
Have you met our child?
I mean, yeah, he
is curious as fuck. He'll be like, what's that? What's that? And I had to remind my wife that I screamed while
Yeah,
we were.
Joseph, that was my point. He knows he has a penis.
We'll get there. We will get there. It's cool. I'm not saying, shelter him forever. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if I can give me 6 more months. And if he starts asking questions about the difference between boys and girls, we can start addressing this conversation.
I just
But
want
this
him to ask
morning,
you where he came out of.
and I tell him my belly.
Yeah.
That's what I tell him right now. So
So basically, our kid still believes in Santa Claus because my wife.
I need just give me a couple more minutes. Okay.
That's fine.
But
Yeah, kindergarten cop. That's fair, Judy. Yeah.
no, there was we were talking about his delivery, I don't know, last week or something like that in a conversation. And you reminded me how much blood there was. I bled a lot.
Yeah, you did.
You're going to show him all that blood and not get him nervous that I'm bleeding?
Hey, life scenarios, life stories.
Oh
Like
my
this is how
gosh.
this works out. Like, hey, it's a beautiful thing. There's your brother. There's your sister.
Listen.
He's listened to us talk about it.
Doesn't mean he's always paying attention.
Yeah, you think so. That boy knows everything.
That's probably true.
Speaking of which, I did not let him listen to the Sevon podcast this morning that I was watching
From
this
what
afternoon.
you say, it probably was
Bro,
a
was
good time.
Dying. And this is a conversation I never thought to have, but it was so awesome that they had it because I have so many experiences with this. But someone asked Sev.
Go ahead, speaking from your own experience, not me.
I mean, you're a woman. You've had the experience.
Go ahead.
Someone asked him, what's the biggest bush he's ever seen? I fucking fell out.
Yep.
I fell out. I was done. I was like, yes. Shit. And like, I don't even know. Again, I don't know where I was taught that we're supposed to shave, but I've just, as I got into high school and college, like I've always shaved. I cannot imagine. Like he was like, it's just hair. It's sweaty hair in a really weird spot. So for hygiene reasons, like just, I don't know. I actually have dated a girl that had one. I was, whatever. I'm not going to say the scenario, but I did, but it was a surprise when I got down there. Like I did not know beforehand. I had no idea. Like it was literally.
There was no hands before?
No.
Nothing?
No. And I don't know. I didn't know when I got down there. I had a mouthful and I was like, oh, bring the comb and part it down the middle. I mean, I could have braided it.
My God.
Like little box braids. Like I could have done that, definitely. Also, you would think that there's a specific woman that doesn't shave, but if Sevon is correct and the girl that he was with was a black girl, the girl that I was with was like a Midwest white girl. So
it's for everybody.
But I definitely was shocked and didn't know what to do. And also there's the whole like thing of finding it. Like now you have to find the clit and go through a lot of things to find it. And it was a lot. And I was a new lesbian. So like
Did you suffocate?
I didn't suffocate, but I won't say that I didn't have to floss afterwards.
Okay. She answered your question, Joseph.
I did have to floss. Whose question am I answering? Oh yeah. Joseph. Yes, I did. Not during. No, afterwards. I wasn't, I was trying to be respectful and I was trying, and also
So you actually continued? You didn't stop?
No, I can't be the pussy and quit early. No, I'm not quitting. I'm
You
not
were
a quitter.
committed. That was it.
I was committed,
No.
and look, this was a girl I really wanted to be with. I had been trying to get her for a minute. We had made out. We had like, and I don't know. It was a whole long like young adult saga Dawson's Creek story thing. I was like, oh no, we're in bed. I am not getting out of it. Like, but it was a learning experience for me, and I never didn't.
Find out before,
Yes.
after.
Yeah, I was gonna say test, but that's probably the wrong word for that. But yeah, I did not. Yeah.
To answer your question, no, I have never experienced that.
Oh, well, you've only had 2.
I was gonna say.
So the one you had before me was like, yeah,
smooth.
yeah.
Nope. Never had experience.
I get welcome to the jungle. I was too young to understand, but like I didn't know. I thought every girl shaved, but apparently every girl doesn't shave. I'm not mad at it, but
yeah, no, I never had to.
like
this is so gross to even admit to, but it's my truth, and you're not gonna appreciate.
I've had a landing strip. If that's what you're talking about, I did have that. And then I realized that shit's not cute either. And so, yeah, no, that's
no.
the only reason that this was as funny the fuck as it was because of the reel that I sent you, babe, which is where there's these wives going around and putting like, what is it? Tuna fish, the
oh my god. Oh, I got it. Oh my, hold on, just wait. There's
this whole challenge.
Just wait. I got it. Oh,
are men allowed? Are you guys don't have to shave? I feel like if we have to shave, you have to shave. And
oh, Jody, she's at dinner. Be careful.
Is that socially acceptable?
This ridiculousness.
Yeah, this.
10,
11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, yeah.
They're putting the tuna down.
Trying to pin him down.
What are you doing? You smelled it. Oh, there's like tuna fish down there.
Look at this shit. Oh my god. I would never do that.
I would never do that to you. I'm not ruining a good pair
of fucking traumatized.
I'm not losing a good pair of fucking leggings over that shit. Fuck that.
Now for my husband's reaction.
What's wrong?
Why would you lose one more? Yeah, here we go.
It's so bad.
Look, we already have a bad reputation.
Oh,
why would you take the tuna juice and do that?
That's
but it's hilarious.
So bad.
Oh my god,
that's so bad.
I would be traumatized. I would have PTSD. You would have to prove to me that, because I already know how we smell.
Listen, I'm just saying that is awful.
The cat gagging is hysterical.
I just don't know why you would do like why.
I mean, it is funny. It's funny. Come on.
No, this one. It's this one. Joseph, if I manscape, will Megan notice? That's what I'm saying, Vindicate. Better not ruin those new leggings, damn it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not ruining a good pair of fucking leggings to do a prank on you like that. Absolutely not. No fucking way. Oh my gosh.
Know.
I mean, you gotta have fun with your partner, right?
You do. And that's the thing that everybody talks about, right? Is the smell. And like, yeah, there's absolutely one. But when you're with your partner, you either like it, you get used to
And
it, or
I
you
don't know,
don't.
do you
It's-
bathe? Like, I mean, are you sticking your nose in right after they take a shit? Like, are you?
Well, that's my thing about the shaving too. If you have
right,
a full
right.
and you work out and you
I was gonna
sweat,
say, but not even working out,
just walking around
and
or
sweating.
summertime. Like,
I'm saying, I'd rather not. Like, I would rather not.
Shit.
That's how you get pink eye. What? Mm.
Oh my God. How much of your face is in there?
What do you like? Peek in first?
Oh
Like,
my-
open them as you go in?
God.
What? That was tough. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
No, you gotta escape. That's who you gotta
have
escape.
to. You have to.
No, oh my God. It's so no. Not okay.
Gross.
And honestly, even for your partner, but for yourself, like,
yeah.
come on, ladies, you know the deal. Like, you can smell yourself when it's a must. You know what's up. Like, stop snorkeling. I don't know. That was the best conversation that I had ever heard. And I was like, oh, if we can't talk about this, because this is absolutely like everyday women life. Like, we have to be able to talk about this. It's and also too, when that well, I guess if you've never shaved, you don't feel that.
Well,
like,
hold on. Have you seen this fucking ridiculousness?
oh, my beard holds. Yeah. Yeah, you guys know. Yeah, how do you keep your beard from not smelling crappy for your wives? You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen this dumbass shit that
Oh,
this
the
woman.
original Steve Miller. What's up? I am really speechless. I am speechless. Sorry. I don't know. Tonight's chillin' night.
Have y'all seen this dumbass shit? She has made a full bush collection.
Oh, was that the thing that?
Why?
No, they pulled this up on Sevons too. It's Kim Kardashian's.
Yes.
Stop it. It's underwear with
Hair.
a bush.
With a bush. It's a full bush.
Why?
What in the actual
Why is
fuck
she?
is going on here?
What is she?
But yep.
Okay, her daughter
Pubic
had.
hair thong is a.
Oh no, her daughter had no chance.
But you know the stupidest thing, the worst part about all of this, is that people will buy this.
Yeah, Megan, it was pulled up, but I didn't know it was Kim Kardashian's line though.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I thought they just pulled up the like picture. It looked to me like it was just a weird drawing, but that's an actual. Oh my God.
Yep. Nope. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I just don't.
Nope. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll just grow it out. I don't need to buy it.
Right.
Like
Mm-hmm.
at that point, if that's what the people want, like I'll just grow it back out. I'll make the landing strip. It's fine. It's whatever.
Oh my God. Nope.
Oh God.
That's
okay.
true, Vindicate. That's true.
I have this if you want a good
Yeah. What you got?
lesbian joke.
Oh yay.
Because that was amazing. I mean, there's a couple of good.
I love a good lesbian joke.
I was about to send an invite. I don't know to who, but
Yeah, I almost did too. I'm like, I don't know who I'm inviting right now.
But this is amazing. Let me just make. Why is that? Oh, this. Here we go. This cracked me up. This is the Home Depot caulk thing.
Never in my life pronounced an L so hard as when I just went in here and asked the guy at Home Depot for some caulk. Like some caulk. I have never in my life.
That would be me though. I would do that shit. And look, we have the same haircut.
Oh
so
my
like
gosh.
that would also be me, unless it was a girl. Like if I was asking a girl, I would just say caulk.
Yeah.
But if it was
Caulk.
a dude, I'd be like caulk. Like I'm taking it to the back of my throat at this point. How old can I get right now? I do the same shit.
Man.
Ugh.
That's funny. Yep. Yes, Juana. She just
Yeah,
she did.
uh,
She just went
back
there.
of the throat. Like, I mean, I don't know. Never tried to see if I had a gag reflex, but I don't for saying Colk. I can say that shit. Pause. Yes, Marco. Thank you.
I was gonna say
Pause.
something. I don't know if I should.
What are you gonna say?
If you haven't tried it, don't recommend it.
No, you did not just say that. No, I have not tried it. I'm not. I was. Oh my god! I was only recommending Home Depot. I wasn't recommending. Shit.
Oh,
Thank
man.
God this isn't Sunday.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus. What does CK say? Have you guys ever seen a white guy talking about his big black hawk? That gets me. Oh yeah, those memes where like, yeah. Yeah. That word.
Jody, don't rewind.
Wait, what? I
Jody,
need to. No, don't. Jody,
don't
no. Just
rewind.
love us the way that we are. Don't go back. Don't.
I didn't know if I said it loud enough so people could hear it, but Meg
No,
laughed. So
I heard it.
Well, there's something new you learned about your wife today. Nah, she knew that shit. She knows everything about me.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know you
Selectively
felt that way about it, but like,
Selectively remembering is one thing, but she knows everything about me. Not advised. Thank you.
Don't. I mean, that is something that if you're gonna do it, you really have to love it. Like I feel for like both sides. Like if you're gonna do it, you better love it. That better be like the Snapple guy told me that like he loves vagina and that's his favorite dish.
Yeah,
and
y'all
I was like
high-fived it together.
yeah, we did. And I was like, samesies.
Mhm.
Like you gotta love it or just don't. That's not a thing. I'm
just saying.
Dude, girl, you are I cannot.
I can't understand what you said, Colleen. That's okay. Jody, it's okay. You don't
No,
have
don't.
to.
Jody,
It's
please
okay.
don't. Not you. Please
It's
don't.
okay.
Don't do it.
You don't have to slow it down and try to listen.
Don't turn the volume up. Don't do anything. Please don't.
Don't put the captions on.
No. Please don't.
Shut up, fake sub on.
This one was also amazing. I love this.
I love him. Is that the big text? I love him. He's so funny.
Make comedy great again.
To a black man in a three-piece suit.
What?
Will the defendant please rise?
No, you didn't.
What?
Yes.
Don't you feel better?
Oh, yeah, I haven't felt this good since I got pulled over by the LAPD.
Fight back.
Oh, I don't know. Is he calling me chicken or is that a chicken joke?
You are what you eat.
Oh my god, his laugh.
It's fucking funny, dude.
He's so funny.
And you know what?
I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, man, what's up with all this? That was not racist, though. That was a little hilarious. If you don't find that just a little bit funny, you wouldn't like hanging out with me, man. I'm just letting y'all know you wouldn't like hanging out with me because that's what's hilarious.
What do you say to a
What do you say to a black man in a three-piece suit?
black man in a three-piece suit?
What?
Will the defendant please rise?
Come on. That's amazing,
my
dude.
Gosh.
And the worst part is like DL Hughley has changed so much and it sucks so bad because I was such a humongous fan of him.
Mhm.
And he is just like the worst right now.
Mm.
And if you go back and listen to any Breakfast Club interview, and if you don't like Charlemagne, fine. But DL didn't agree with Charlemagne either. He was totally anti-gay. He used the word retard like 85 million times. His son has autism and was like, we have to put him in a fucking helmet. And like, he made all of these jokes that actually, like, I can't tell them because they're not funny if I tell them. But when he told them, they were fucking hilarious. And now because he has a gay daughter, and whatever he lost his mind after the summer of love or whatever, now all of a sudden it's like anything gays do are amazing and they're correct, or anything that BLM does is amazing or correct, anything Trump does is terrible, anything like it's. But you have a daughter, dude. Like, yeah, she's gay and I get it, but the LGBTQ agenda is not protecting women. So what are you doing, dude? And he just can't. His most recent, I love that he's fucking fighting with Officer Tatum. I hope I hope Officer Tatum
I would
goes.
love, and they won't. I don't think that they will. Like, why not just?
Yeah, fake Sev. It sucks. The woke mob did get him, and Chappelle he was the best, and he is the best when he talks about this stuff. Like, he is the most sensible comedian out there. Because even at this point, and this hurt me to my core. We talked about this at lunch. I love Andrew Schultz, and after he interviewed Mondami,
Oh yeah, you said that.
I am so fucking sad after that interview. So sad. Like, if he's a grifter, I'm gonna be so fucking sad.
You think he is?
I don't know if he is, or if he's kind of doing what we do, where we are trying to figure out, like, we said this at lunch, right? Like, we have if you take half of the things or half of the issues that we vote on, you and I are pretty steadfast on absolutely half of them. And like, we understand it. That's our core belief. That's our morals. That's our values. That's whatever. The other half, meaning like wars and stuff and political movement.
There's a lot
like
of moving pieces that I don't know. I don't understand.
Right. Like world political movement, shit like that or whatever. Like, I don't know enough about to make, I'm trying to figure that out as I listen to stuff or look stuff up or whatever. So I don't try to comment too much on that. I just give like a general, like, my opinion as just a person sitting here watching it. So I don't know if he's doing that, or if he actually does. He seems to me like he does know most of the things that he's talking about. And he just agrees with whoever he thinks is right at the time. And that for me is sad, because I didn't think about him that way. Yeah, Trish. And it may, and
Are you just noticing that now about him?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he's always joked about the fact that he, like, what have you done for me lately? Or I proximity bias, or who was the last person I talked to? Like Trish said, I didn't think that he was literally like, he didn't push Mondami at all. He, like, I don't know. He didn't. Eric Adams, that was also a weird interview that he didn't push him at all. Like, it was strange. And I don't know. I don't know. It seems like he hedges his bet to whoever's going to win. And if that does kind of turn out to be true, and that's a pattern, like, that's going to suck for me, because I actually did. Like, he was always an opposing view, and now he doesn't feel like he's an opposing view anymore.
Yeah.
So like that.
And listen, it's tough when you put yourself out there, and there are so many views and so much information to be able to navigate that. Like, I give a lot of credit to people that have these huge fucking platforms, whether I agree with what they say or I don't agree with what they say or whatever, to put yourself out there. I mean, we put ourselves out there. We are on a very, very small platform. like as many people as we have that come hang out with us, and
It's the most awesome platform, but
yeah, right, of course. And as many subscribers as we have, like to think that 1,000 people, over almost 1,500 people want to come and listen to us and at least subscribe to us, like it's still bananas to me. But we are a very, very small platform compared to these big platforms. And people, they go out there every single day and say all things and everything and whatever. And it's a lot, you know?
yeah, it was that was a tough one, and I did want to watch it. I watched most of it. I think maybe just the last like 20 minutes I didn't watch, but I was just like, wow, dude, like the way that he talked to Vivek,
Mm-hmm.
like that was I actually got to know something about Vivek. The way that he talked to Mandami, like I didn't get to know anything that I didn't read in the newspapers. So it was just
Meg, you know you're the best. I just admitted publicly on a live podcast that I would let you babysit our kid.
no,
That's a big deal.
this is the best.
That's a big deal.
Having you guys.
You already know you're the best.
Okay, these are our favorites. Let's share this with you because this was amazing.
Did I? Oh, there you go.
Okay.
I was like, I think I missed. Oh my God, I love them. They're so funny. I'm ready.
I don't love their views so much as I love their comedy.
Yeah.
White people had yeast infections.
Oh, I know this one. I've seen this one.
Would that be crackers with cheese? If white people had yeast infections, would that be crackers with cheese?
I'm out. I'm laughing.
I'm out.
I'm already all the way out of that
Yep,
shit.
I would be done.
That's
Yep.
it. And that is
it.
I think about that shit. And my mother always used to warn me about yeast infections and whatever. And I was always so scared of those. And the one thing that she always called it was cheese. Don't get the cheese.
Oh man.
But crackers with cheese.
Oh man. That's so gross.
Oh yeah, my shit is ridiculous.
That's so funny.
I don't even know. I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, this was fun.
The most embarrassing thing I have seen on
This
the
was
internet
amazing.
so far.
I guess I'd ask you to just elaborate on that a little bit. It's hard to hear.
This is her book tour bullshit that she's been on.
Yeah. With you running as, you're the first woman elected vice president. You're a black woman and a South Asian woman elected to that high office, very nearly elected president. To say that he couldn't be on the ticket effectively because he was gay is hard to hear.
No. That's not what I said. That he couldn't be on the ticket because he is gay. My point, as I write in the book, is that I was clear that in 107 days, in one of the most hotly contested elections for president of the United States, against someone like Donald Trump who knows no floor, to be a black woman running for president of the United States and as a vice presidential running mate, a gay man, with the stakes being so high, it made me very sad, but I also realized it would be a real risk.
So it wasn't a risk, but it was a risk? Oh, wait. Hold on.
Dude, they don't want us either. Like all they want to do is try to tell us that Democrats want us and they want the gays and the lesbians and they want to take care of us and they want to they don't want us either. They do not want us either. And
But isn't the stereotype more against gay men than it is lesbians? Aren't people more like against gay men?
yeah, I mean, they probably always have always had the biggest like stigma or stereotype around it. Lesbians kind of got that, it's cool to be gay on the weekend type, whatever. And dudes like lesbians. So it's, but yeah, man, like you want to be all inclusive and you want BLM on the gay flag and you want transgender shit on the gay flag and you want, they don't want you either. They do not want us either. So like stop pretending like that's the party that just just loves us and is gonna put us into every. They don't want us either. They're not going to associate with us if it looks terrible for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it just is what it is. It's what we were just talking about. Like, you're gonna pick the thing that's hot at the moment, and you know what wasn't hot at that moment was a gay running mate. Like,
Which is interesting to me because of what her campaign was being run on.
Right.
Wouldn't you have thought that the two of them would have been the best teammates for everything that she was running on? Like, wouldn't it have made the most sense?
Yeah, shouldn't that have galvanized
right? Shouldn't that have
all of your party?
Yeah, all of
And
all
it
of her
didn't.
talking, like to almost prove all of her talking points. So that's I didn't hear that from her. That's very interesting.
That's in her book. She's running around with that on her book tour. And now they're like, oh, wait, you don't like the gays, or you don't want the gays on the, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care who you run, like whatever. Get whoever, get Buttigieg, get whoever, but don't act like we're doing this all to save the LGBTQ and we want to prop up like the LGBTQ and all. You don't. You're just trying to get as many voters as possible. And for a second, you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna lose." You had to get some of Trump's base, so you picked an old white guy to do it. Only you picked the dorkiest old white guy possible to do it, and then you had Kamala. So like, it's whatever. But they're a mess too. So if you want me to go, and this is hard for me because my brother-in-law sends me a lot of stuff all the time. And he sends me a lot of he sent me just something today about
Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
I saw it too.
Can you pull that up? Can you play that? He sent me this, and this is like maybe probably the 6th or 7th.
I don't think I can because
Do I have to do it?
Yes, because it's on my other one that I don't have linked to this.
Okay, that's fine. So he sends me this, and and this is like this is maybe like the. I mean, he sent a bunch of them, and I don't understand why he's sending to me. Does he want a response from me, or does he want to show me that he's in solidarity with me? I am not sure. But I get these a lot.
There's no art in this White House.
So this is apparently Bruce Springsteen talking. It's the boss talking. So wait, it's about to be okay for Obama to play basketball, and I forget who the other example is, but it's not okay for Trump to go play golf. He's not a human if he puts on khaki pants and goes and plays golf.
There are no images of the first family enjoying themselves together in a moment of relaxation. No Obamas on the beach in Hawaii moments, or Bushes fishing in Kennebunkport.
Right, so they can go fishing and go to Hawaii, but Trump can't go to Florida to play golf.
No Reagans on horseback. No Kennedys playing touch football on the Cape. Where'd that country go? Where did all the fun, the joy, and the expression of love and happiness go?
So this just goes on and on and on and on and on. But to me, it kind of makes no sense because you used Reagan as an example. And if you like Obama, you shouldn't write like Reagan, right? Like that's not a thing. The Kennedy is okay, but you have to, I don't know. It was just so weird. And so I don't know how to respond. I don't know whether I am like, okay, I'm not an Obama person. I'm not a Kamala person. I'm not in the way of the LGBTQ right now. I'm not even that person at this point. So like are you sending this to say like you're on my team? Because if that's the case, like I'm not on this team. Or are you sending it because you actually want to have a conversation? Like I don't know. I don't know how to have this conversation. And I sent that to him. I was like, "Hey, I don't know how to talk about this with you. I don't know if you want an actual response from me about these things. If you do, I'm open to having the conversation, but like I otherwise I'm just going to send fucking sports shit cuz that's what I like to talk about." So,
Well, I mean, I think responding that way and opening up the conversation if it is something that, you know,
Trish, hot take. Trump and Springsteen are both cringe old men. That's fair.
I feel like it's another thing of like, if he was doing all of those things, then they would say he's not focused on the country enough.
Right.
The same way that when those other presidents that he mentioned were doing other things, there was criticism about them not paying attention to the country enough. So I just think it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you can say that, but at the same time, it doesn't matter who's in office. Like
I don't think so.
if you're for the person that's in office, you're going to praise everything that they do. If you're against the person in the office, you're going to criticize everything that they do. So it doesn't matter who's there, because nobody's perfect and nobody's going to get everything right. So whether they're doing enough or not doing enough, there is history, there is family, there is love, or there's not. Somebody's always going to have an opinion about that. So again, it goes back to the conversation of like, do you want somebody like how do you want this person to be in office, and can they meet those expectations? Probably not. They're not going to meet every single expectation that you have.
No, I don't think so either.
So,
and like, I mean,
because I remember, I don't remember exactly what, but I know there was a ton of criticism when Obama was in office and the things that he did and didn't do and shit like that. Like that's just part of the job.
Yeah, Obamacare, all that shit.
That's
like people,
part of, but not even just that, but like kind of in.
Oh, he got shit for playing, or he got shit when Putin was riding a horse with no shirt on,
doing something,
and he was like on a scooter with a helmet or some shit. So like. He got shit for that.
And people are going to love pictures of his family in the White House, and people are going to be like, why get back to work? Like it just,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what it is.
When you're famous. Yeah, Trish, I'm not saying that I think Trump is like the greatest stand-up guy or whatever. I think a lot of his.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
absolutely.
But I also don't think that he's a racist, and I don't think that he's against the LGBT or like gay people. I don't think he's. I don't. I played the Trump Towers game when I was a kid. What was it? Trump Casino, whatever that stupid board game was. We played that shit all the time. It wasn't like and I'm not saying that he's a good guy because I played his fucking board game, but like I don't remember him ever being anything like until he was running for president and they started releasing all of his locker room chat shit.
Well, that's the thing. And it's like, do you
And I'm sure he slept with every fucking body because he was Trump at the time and he was in fucking rap songs and like whatever. So I'm sure he was a complete douchebag for a good 20 years.
Listen, everybody was writing about him. Everybody was talking about him. Everybody wanted to be
him at one point.
Everybody looked up to him, to the image of success. And then when people actually started to listen to him speak, it was like, oh, all right, well, that's not maybe the best, lingo or anything like that. And then definitely running for politics was like, what the fuck? The entire world lost their mind. You know what I mean? And it's
that's what I'm trying to say, Vindicate, is like, it's like I get it. And when I first heard it, don't get me wrong, when I first heard it and Trump was first running, I was,
yeah. First.
Was it the first time or the second?
First.
I was so anti him But no, I was anti him the second time. I wasn't anti him the first time. The first time I was like, he was talking about insurance and doing some shit with insurance, and I wasn't I thought it was kind of I was like, "Oh shit, is he really gonna win the first term or whatever?" And then I got sucked into all the bullshit against him during his first term.
Mm.
And then I was completely anti him
Mhm.
when he went against Biden.
Mhm.
Hillary, I wasn't because I didn't like Hillary.
Mhm.
When she did the hot sauce thing and was trying to like be black or whatever the fuck she did, I was like, "You're weird. That's weird. Why is that a thing that you do on whatever?" But the second go round, I was very, very anti-Trump and totally was like, "You're a dick and you hate women and you hate black people and you hate whatever."
Mhm.
The second go round.
Mhm.
And I don't know. What the message that they put out for that one, for the Biden Trump one, yeah, they spoke to every insecurity that I had and I was like, "Okay, cool. They hate me. So like now I'm going to do this." And now I'm like, "Oh, wait. No, he doesn't. He didn't hate me. He doesn't like he's a dude and he's talking dude shit and it might be kind of cringe for women to listen to, but like that's why you're not invited into group chats. Cause it's not, you know what I mean?
I mean, and isn't it kind of crazy?
Oh, am I a Pokemon? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure it out. Help me. Tell me. Teach me. What? Pizzagate? Oh yeah, Pizzagate. I do remember Pizzagate. I saw that.
um,
What oh,
but it,
oh yeah. I'm in agreement with that, Trish.
I mean, listen, if they said they were going to release it, let's see it.
I also want the Epstein files. I mean, I never actually thought we were going to get them, but I would very much like them. And I think that they should, even if he's fucking on it. I don't care. Just tell us who, tell us.
It's something Hillary said.
Oh,
She wasn't saying
yeah,
it to
she
you.
was a,
Trish wasn't saying it to you. She was repeating.
that hot sauce shit was like insane, dude. Always pandering to black people. That was the Biden thing too. And I should have known when he said that shit. But
I just would rather focus on
yeah, I heard that too.
what is in front of me. And we know that there are a lot of people in this chat that have their own beliefs about certain things that the world would tell us means that they're anti us. And throughout this time that we've been on the podcast and they've hung out with us and they've talked with us and they've gotten to know us, they still have those beliefs, but I don't believe that they hate us.
Still chat.
I think that it's now not our sexuality isn't our only identity. It's actually something that we all enjoy laughing about. And it's part of the conversation and they like to make jokes about it. But I don't think it's coming from a place of like hating us the way that
they wanted us to believe that
everybody wants us to believe. If you are religious, that you have to hate us. And I would bet to say that a lot more people in this chat that we have met and consider friends have very strong faiths and they still come and hang out with us and they still talk to us. So I'd rather focus on that instead of being generalized and putting a bunch of people in a group just because.
Clock, what's up, dude? I doubt the FBI ever had the blackmail material. Maybe they had it briefly when they raided his New York apartment, but it's long gone, I figure. I don't know. Do you think they have they always say that everyone's getting blackmailed, right? Like the FBI blackmailed Diddy to do
Did you hear?
Diddy got fucked up, bro.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
He's in the hospital, right?
I don't know if he's in the hospital still, but he was highly critical, or not highly critical, but it was, maybe it was, but he got moved to, yeah, homie got it.
Oh.
They coming after him. It
let's-
was on World Star, but and it was on the Post. It was in the Post too.
TMZ. Do we trust TMZ?
No, I don't like TMZ anymore. Oh no, I can't do that. I already did that. But I do like this. Can we do this one time? I do this to you and do this joke.
Mag, you do like to get all up in our stuff.
Oh, someone wants him dead. Yeah, Trish. I mean, yeah, dude. And I don't know who it is, but apparently I thought I saved it, the article, but I guess I
I mean,
didn't.
he's been in there for so long and has been okay. So I wonder what kind
But
of
he got
what tipped the whole situation.
they haven't even told
because
us what actually, like, I'm assuming he got stabbed a million
They
times.
said,
But
from what I saw, it was like allegedly woke up with a knife on his neck or something, and then
oh
assaulted
shit.
with a knife or something.
Well, he's got a
Um,
lot of enemies. Like, I mean, in the rap world and outside of the rap world. So, I have a question. How do women feel about Sevon's wet hamburger talk? Yo, did you guys see on our show when the boys came on? It was Jan and Jake showed a picture of his bagel with, like, I don't know if it was roast beef in there or steak. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I don't care. It's kind of funny. Or are you talking about just the, like, pregnant women's hamburguesa?
mm,
Because I don't think he's wrong. I loved it when you were pregnant. We had sex all the time when you were pregnant. It was amazing. I'm more curious about for dudes who have sex with pregnant women. Is it way more enjoyable than, like, he was talking about a juiced up sponge type feeling. Is that
jeez.
so? Like, you never have to, there's no friction whatsoever. That's what he was saying.
Oh God.
But I don't know. It was Suge Knight. Oh, is it getting to be too much? I mean, it could be for some women.
If you're asking my opinion,
Yeah,
I
there you
don't
go.
listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Savon the way that you guys do, so I can't speak on that, and I don't remember you talking to me about that.
He just did it. It was this morning's episode.
Oh, okay.
It was just this morning.
On
She
continuation of the Bush conversation.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
or it was before the Bush. I think it was
Mhm.
Hamburguesa and then Bush.
I
don't care. I don't mind it. I know exactly because it's my vagina. Like, I get it.
mhm.
We said the same thing. What did I say after you gave birth and you had to sit on ice for, like, ever? And you asked me, like, what it looked like. And I said 2 hot dog buns.
It was awful.
Like,
I
you were
was
so
traumatized.
swollen.
I was traumatized. I was so scared. I was so scared that it wasn't gonna go back to normal.
Right.
I was so scared. It was so bad.
I mean, so then I would ask KDL, like, again, is it a thing where it gets too much when dudes talk about it?
Trish, why are you laughing at me? It was so traumatic.
She was
It was
not.
devastating.
She's like, why does this hurt so bad? And I was like, because your lips are the size of 2 hot dog buns, one on each side. Yes, hot dog buns. Each lip was the size of one single hot dog.
Vindicate, please choose a different word. It was not incredible.
I mean, but so then, like, is it too much when Sev talks about it? And so is it okay when we talk about it? Like, does it get too much when we talk about stuff like this? I don't know. Imagine if you had a hot dog. No,
I'm good.
no, never wanted that. I enjoy being butch and a lady. Joseph, I'm running to Costco right now.
Joseph, shush.
Put a hot dog in them buns. Oh God, no. That's so good. That's too big, bro. $1.99 hot dog and a drink. That used to be $1.99. You used to be able to go do that.
Yeah, exactly. KDL.
I'm the type, if it gets too much, I just give it a few minutes and come back. No harm, no foul. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's cool. I don't care about it at all. I talk about roast beef. I'll talk about bologna. I'll talk about hot dogs and hot dog buns. And
It's
then if it
just-
just gets too much, then you just
It's
chill
just
for a minute.
interesting though, because I know when we would have the boys on and we would do hog talk, like it was the funniest thing. And everyone would be like, it's hilarious. It's fine. There was no, it's too much.
Yeah.
But when we talk about women, it gets to a point where it's too much. And I think that has to go along with the conversation of women always being sexualized. So if you talk about a woman's body and you talk about her vagina and you talk about what it feels like and what it looks like and whatever.
Which is
like,
funny because didn't we kind of go through this whole sexual revolution where we were supposed to be able to be as free to talk about it as men are? We did try to go through that, right?
Yes, but
it's not.
Yes, but I still think that there is confusion, and that might not be the right word, but like confusion as to what is too much. Because is it when you talk about the vagina, are you sexualizing it? You know what I mean? Like, whereas men can just talk about their dick all the time and it's fine. But
Yeah, but women asked to be able to talk about
I
sex
get
and
it.
have a high body count and have like that's
Mhm.
what the fight was for the longest amount of time, was like, hey, I should be able to talk like men talk.
Yeah.
And then I think we did it for a little while and realized, oh shit, I don't want to talk like men talk.
Right. Or there's a limit to how you can. And
You're right.
there's rules to how you can.
Yeah, but that's unfair. Like, if you don't want to talk how men talk, then don't talk about it with men. Like, don't go to those podcasts. Don't go to those conversations. I want to talk about it the way that I talk about it. I'm coming at it from having a vagina, so
Mhm.
I'll talk about my vagina any way I want.
Mhm.
I don't have any rules on that, and I'll talk about a dude's dick any way I want. Also, there's no rules against that though.
But there's a difference.
Or is there a modesty you're supposed to have?
Modesty maybe, but there's a difference between talking about a penis. If you talk about someone's dick, they're not going to get upset unless you call it small.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, go ahead.
Like, but if they're just talking about it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're not offended by it. They're not upset by it. They're not bothered by it. Whereas women, if you cross a certain line and whatever that looks like, whatever that definition is for that person, that woman, it becomes offensive. You know what I mean? So that is the difference between talking about men and talking about women. It's the same thing when you talk about women's bodies or men's bodies. Again, I'm going to say it the same way. Men only get upset if you call them small or fat. That is the only time that they are offended by anything.
That's
Women, depending on the journey that she's gone through with her body, going through puberty, what it looks like, blah, 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 blah.
But that's another thing. I've always worked with a lot of men, so I'm fine with that. Or if you've had all brothers, right? Like if you were the only sister and had 4 brothers
Mm-hmm.
and you're close in age, you might be KDL. Maybe it's a respect thing. I don't know. I'm thinking, we're thinking out loud too. I honestly, I don't know either. I remember.
Yeah, respect. And I think, again, going back to the difference, I think it's respect. And I think it's what's the level of offense that somebody feels about it. Normally when women are talking about men, there's not usually offense unless a woman says, I'm not attracted to you. And a
Okay.
man is attracted to that woman.
But even then, I don't think men take offense to it. Like, I think men are just like, oh, whatever, her loss, and walk away and go on to buy the next drink for
Right,
somebody.
unless you get those extreme cases.
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
then
you
it's
get
fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Okay, well, there's weirdos and there's
Right.
weirdo women and there's weirdo men.
Listen, we watched a really
Yeah.
fucked up SUV. If you want to see a fucked up story,
Yeah, Meg, thanks a lot.
SUV,
No, it's not your fault.
No, go
SVU.
watch
It's
SVU. SVU. Go watch
That was a weird
It
one
was
today.
A very weird one.
Which they don't normally like
No.
put up stories like that, but they definitely, yeah, it was weird.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's I don't know why it
Megan,
is.
keep your shows to yourself, okay?
No, don't even tell her.
Megan,
Nope. Stop
Meg,
it.
keep your shows to yourself, okay?
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I remember when it was like, hey, girls don't talk about sex at all. We don't like know anything. Boys get to know everything. And that's kind of how it was. And then I remember the whole revolution of we should be able to be free in our sexuality and talk about it however we want and go out and have sex with whoever we want. And then now we've decided we don't like that, but we do, but we don't. I don't know. I don't even know where we're at right now. I probably would only talk about myself. I don't think I talk about somebody else.
Yeah. Mhm.
But
Mhm. It comes down to choice.
I still would always do smash or pass. I think that's funny, but that's just me.
Mhm. Yeah, because I think
we are all autistic when it comes to this subject. That's fair.
there's just constant confusion because there's rules and then people want to break the rules, or then they want to create new rules, and then they want to change what the narrative is supposed to be, and then they want to flip the expectations, and they want to, you can say this but you can't say this. Oh wait, you can say this but you can't say this. It's constantly like a pinball machine where it's just like,
but also,
you don't actually know.
Am I or am I not allowed to talk about what I would talk about with you privately on a podcast with people? Or
That's
like
your choice.
Right. So I have had conversations with multiple people that like I'll talk about, as long as you and I have already talked about it and it's cool, I will talk about it with anybody. I'm a person that I don't care. But if you're a person that cares and you're like, oh, that should just be between you and your wife, then you're probably not going to like some of the conversations that we have publicly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you just like, I'm not going to put my relationship up on Instagram, but if you on this podcast, if you and I have already talked about it and we're good and we've worked it out or whatever, then I'll have the conversation. Like I'll tell my meltdowns, especially the one when you made me go to TJ Maxx to help you pick out a dress and I didn't want to go.
And it wasn't even a dress for you.
It wasn't.
It was
a dress for you. And I just didn't want to go into a dress store at TJ Maxx.
And it wasn't even.
And I had a whole meltdown about it. So like
I promptly said,
you're going.
No, so you didn't. I went inside and got it.
That's
and
true.
Went back in the car. And then I was like, well, we're going to fix this because I want to go to dinner.
Yeah.
That's literally what I said. Because we were supposed to go to dinner. And usually if we, this is like in the beginning of our relationship. So if we would have a fight,
yeah,
we would just go home and cancel whatever plans we had for the rest of the day and just kind of sit in silence or figure it out that day or the next day or whatever. That day I wanted to go to dinner. She said we're going to go here, or I fought her to go here. And then we were still planning on going to dinner. So I got back in the car and I was like, well, we're going to talk about this to dinner because we had like a 20-minute drive to go to the restaurant we wanted to go to. I was like, we're going to figure it out because I want to go to dinner. And we went to dinner.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have a million of those. I'm usually always the one that has a meltdown. So it's, I'm learning how to have my feelings. I've been learning. I just wonder what a woman thinks when he goes on those tangents. Got to remember it's a comedy show. And that's exactly what I think. To me, it's funny. It's like watching any kind of stand-up show where they say something and I'm like, oh, fuck, he said it. Oh my God, he said it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but to me, it's whatever. What she ordered, fish fillet.
What she ordered? Fish fillet.
It's a good song.
That is such a good song. But I think that
I did. We went. Yeah, I did. I actually did.
that we went to
We got
our
sushi.
sushi
Yeah.
restaurant that we were.
Yeah, I got sashimi, baby.
No, that was when you introduced me to their miso miso sea bass.
Oh, that's right.
When we were.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fish fillet. You're not
It was
wrong.
fish fillet. Yep. But when it comes to what Katie was saying about tangents and what women think and whatever, because it's a comedy show, I think you also have to take into consideration what somebody considers comedy and what somebody doesn't consider comedy. Because there's even comedy shows that people will watch and they get offended by those shows because they don't feel like it's comedy. It's that it's crossed the line somewhere. So they have created that line of whatever it is, and we each have one. So if they're watching something and there's a line that's created, it doesn't matter if it's supposed to be a comedy show or not. If that has crossed that individual person's line, it's going to be offensive. It's going to be frustrating. There are certain things and there are certain topics that cross my line. So I don't listen to those. It doesn't mean eventually I won't to be able to, whatever. But there are some things with anybody, with any TV show, comedy, whatever, that it's like that crosses my line or that's too close to my line. So you also have to understand that the definition of what comedy actually is different for each person. So for somebody, when he goes on tangents like that and is talking vulgar or whatever in those kind of ways, some women are going to be like, that's pretty fucked up.
But
other people are going to think it's fucking hilarious.
I would also say that it's your responsibility to figure out what the line is for you. And if he crosses it, that's not his fault. That's a you line.
That's what I'm saying. Each person,
okay, because that's what I feel like you.
Yeah. So if I didn't explain,
so if you don't like Chappelle,
don't watch
and you
Chappelle.
think Chappelle crosses a line, that's not a Chappelle problem.
No, don't watch Chappelle. That's a you problem.
That's a you problem.
Yes,
like
that's what I meant. If I didn't say it that clearly, but like it's an individual person. Each individual has that line, and it's their responsibility to see what that line is, and then.
I know a lot of people that wanted to cancel Eddie Murphy because of the gay jokes he used to make, and I was like, those shits were funny.
When he was at the siren,
it's the cop with the siren, or the gay. What was it? There was a sitcom back in the Archie Bunker, and he did the gay version of the Archie Bunker sitcom. That shit was hilarious, but there were a lot of people that hated it. But I was like, hey, if you don't like it, that's a you don't like it, you don't watch him. That's not a him thing. It's not an Eddie Murphy thing. All right, what else? What do we want to shout out? Oh, it'll be funny. We're going on Sevon's podcast and we're gonna do the gay mountain. So we'll be doing that on Sunday. Kyra Milligan's coming on with us tomorrow. It's a little earlier than what I put in the stories because she had to kind of like switch some things around right after I put the story up. So we'll be on a half an hour early. So it says 4:00, but
Meg, are you listening?
We will be on.
Megan, are you listening? Stop flirting with Joseph in the chat. Are you listening? 3:30 tomorrow, not 4:00.
3:30 EST tomorrow, not 4:00. So the story is wrong, but I'll switch the YouTube time because that one will be correct. And then Jeremy has his new podcast. Go check him out. What is it? Rear.naked.takes on YouTube. So
Rear?
Yep.
That was Rear? That was the first choice that y'all thought of, two men. And the first
they call us gay.
I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. And everybody is like, it's not gay. You have two grown men on a podcast together. And rear is the first word you're going to use in that. All right.
I think it's hilarious, but
listen, proud of him for getting that advanced or
the first podcast from a Samsung phone. Oh, that's good. Jeremy takes Joe Ellis. Oh God.
Oh, fake Sevon.
Oh, you're fun. So yeah, we'll have that.
We got some cool guests coming up that we're trying to make happen, and so it'll be very exciting to get those in.
Let me know about what you guys think about the little camp, the crash camp
Someone
things
said it in the beginning.
that we've been putting out. Let us know what you think.
Megan, it's not all about you. We can't change the time.
I
It's
lo-
about Kyra.
I
not
really
about you.
like doing it, and
Who said it? Someone said it.
we have a bunch of videos that we could clip together to make little 10-minute kind of snippets. So let us know what you think about those.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. Whoever it was said,
Um,
awesome behind the scenes so far. Super fun.
Oh, good. The road to
thanks,
2K
guys.
strong. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Everything you do helps. We're gonna go to Herd Fest and hopefully be able to do the same thing at Herd Fest and kind of follow Tucker McLemore
We are
around.
officially going to
meet
meet
Tucker the fucker.
and wifey
Yeah.
in person. I'm so excited to hang out with her and
So we're gonna try to do that.
go support John Hurd.
Yeah, we're gonna
he's
hang out with you guys
doing-
too. We'll get
He's
you.
doing some really cool things. So super cool to. Yeah.
I want long form. The short videos are just a tease. I know, but it's
All of it. We're here for all of it.
yeah. All right. I'll try to. I don't know. Half an hour is so much work to make those. Okay. All right. Fine. You're putting me to work. I get it, Kenneth. I got it. You
Joseph,
love
you
the
have
clips.
Joseph,
Okay.
you have a date tomorrow? Oh, is that why you and Megan are unavailable to watch?
Love watching them since I missed a lot on the floor. Okay, cool. All right, good. All right, KDL, you've been voted out. So we're gonna get the little short. I'll try to put them up quickly though. So like you'll get like 2 or 3 a week so that it
Someone
makes,
else said this too, Vindicate. What does that mean? Garrett needs a steady cam. What does that mean?
I shake too much, but Hiller told me while I was there, I have to get the it's like a holder, the camera holder. The camera sits on the holder so that I can just press it to my body.
Okay.
So it doesn't shake so much while I'm standing there talking.
Oh, because
A
like
stabilizer, yeah.
Because you were like holding it out this way. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's just my arms. And
Okay.
so my arms start to shake or I'm walking or whatever. But I have to get that's the next thing that I have to get is the stabilizer to be able to put the camera against my body. So I mean when I'm walking. There's nothing I can do. But like when I'm standing there,
Okay.
I
Oh,
tried.
I didn't notice
Yeah.
that much, but I guess too much rain.
Oh yeah,
probably,
that was
Joseph.
also true. I fucking drank a ton of rain while I
Yep.
was out there.
And I was like this, but I wasn't filming.
But
so.
yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Travis. I do have to do that. That'll be my next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is expensive. One thing at a time. So I was able to
Yeah.
get the camera first just for the podcast. And then right before Crash, I got the mic.
Yeah.
And so now I have to get the
So appreciate and
the stabilizer. So if you guys want to do that little $2.99 thing a month to get the
memberships help
the little-
us.
and we do behind the scenes stuff, like we throw stuff up on the memberships so that it's just for the people that do the $2.99 or whatever. And we do podcasts back there too. It's usually
Yep.
just me chatting shit, but
Yep.
we put stuff up there too. So yeah, any little bit helps. We appreciate it. We're trying to do all the things and just kind of keep growing. So
Trav, you're gonna have to wait and see. We'll
What-
see you Sunday.
what kind of candy snacks does little G like? Candy. I mean, we don't really give him candy.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that kid on candy. But oh, thank you, dude. Gimbal Fund. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Fake stuff on $2.99. Thank you. But he
Aw,
oh,
Steve
thanks,
Miller,
guys.
thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Snacks. He likes chips, goldfish,
And paleo string cheese. Yeah, goldfish and paleo string cheese.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Remember, podcasters just Garrett struggling to read. Listen, KDL, I've been telling her. I mean, she's been spoiling the shit out of you guys going live by herself. I've been telling her she's got to come on this podcast live with all of you guys and do it by herself.
no.
But she's not ready yet.
Because I can't
So-
apparently. Well, it's you know what? I'm not even going to defend myself on that. You are correct. I had a very tough time reading the comments for like 2 episodes. So that is very fair. You're right. I will be accountable for that.
Yep.
You are right. And I like talk emotions. It's just me working out my emotions.
No, Joseph.
No. Absolutely
No,
not.
C4.
He gets water.
Yes, water.
And orange juice or like Canada Dry when he doesn't feel good.
Yeah, mostly water though. That boy. Oh, thanks, Meg. Love you
Stable
guys.
camel. Yeah. Thank
We
you
love you
guys.
guys. Thank you.
You're the best. You're
Yep.
the best chat ever.
Jeremy, yes, we will have you on because it seems like you need therapy lately. So, but that one's gonna cost you. So I'll send you
your Wi-Fi
invoice.
is the bomb, bro. But you
I'll
really
send you invoice before you can come on.
are you doing like the high top? Are you growing your hair into the like kid and play like high top thing? Please do that. I would love it if you had the yeah. No, not even. Colleen almost died on the bombsicle C4.
No, but the
bombsicle rain.
orange creamsicle
Rain.
They're
Yeah.
so good. Fucked me up though. Fucked me up. It was awful.
So yeah, come hang out. We're gonna talk shit. We have a lot of good things planned on Sevons for Sunday, and then Kairos tomorrow.
I
And
just want
then
to point out that our kid is trying to earn some shit back because
Yeah.
he has not come in once. So
he has not disturbed this podcast once. So he really
he's been in his room
Really-
reading and playing with his toys. I told him if he stayed in there the whole time that we were on this podcast, that he could potentially earn some screen time. So that boy, we have such a good kid, babe. We got a good
we
kid.
have a good one. But thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for always helping us out and supporting us.
Appreciate you guys.
We'll
see you a bunch before Herd.
Oh yeah,
We've got some stuff
we'll be on
coming
for a
up.
while before
So,
her. So
yeah. All right, guys.
love y'all.
See you
See
next
later.
time.
Deuces.